Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Beaker's Lab, where today we're going to do an episode of 100%. That's where we check out some Clan War 3 stars. But before we do that, I want to tell you guys what's going on here. So, a bunch of my clanmates got together and made two clans to do a scrimmage, a civil war, where they try to war each other for fun. But they didn't match each other. Bummer, I know. So, instead of showing that, we're going to show one of those clans, UA Bayats. What's a Bayat? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to show them warring against Gamblers Inc., the random clan that they did match up with. And first up, we're going to show William, number 1 in the UA clan, going up against number 1 in the Gamblers Inc. clan, Big Joe. Big Joe is serious. Look at Joe's base. Joe, you are stacked. You have max walls, max defenses. It's not easy. It's not easy to take on bases like this for 3 stars, but hopefully William has some tricks up his sleeve. If you look at his army, he's got the really interesting army of Golem, Lava Hounds, Healers, okay? So if you guys haven't seen this before, the Healers are going to allow the Archer Queen to do this walk around the outside of the base and take out a lot of defenses. I can't really explain it. I can't do it justice talking about it, so I'm just going to let you guys watch it. Now, I have done this attack before and done it successfully like twice, but it's really tough. I've failed more than I've succeeded. Let's put it that way. So, really tough attack, but if it does go correctly, it's really a sight to behold. So, let's check it out. Archer Queen doing pretty good so far. She's only being shot by 1 defense, though. Once a couple of defenses start ganging up on her, her health will get down into the red. But as long as she has 3 healers alive healing her up, she should stay alive. I've noticed 3 healers is like the perfect amount. See, she's down in the red, but as long as she keeps moving and keeps killing defenses, she should be fine. Now, Golem goes down. Golem goes down so that one wizard can clear some buildings, take some heat off of the Archer Queen, and get ready to make an entry point. Pretty soon, there it goes. Wall breakers, entry point, boom. Golem's going to go in, and pretty soon the King's going to go down as well, and he's going to start moving into this base. He's got to go in there and take out, well, a lot of stuff. He's got to kill that Archer Queen, which he just did. He's got to take out that Air Sweeper, the Inferno, the Clan Castle, everything in there. So once that's all dead, he's going to drop those air troops. Let's see how soon that's going to be. Pretty soon. Okay, looks like they're locking onto the Inferno. He's going to drop those air troops. Now that he knows the Inferno's down, the win is almost secured. I mean, look at all the spells he saved for this air part of the attack. He's got 3 raid spells and 1 freeze. That's going to make this really effective. A lot of air attacks that I used to do, I would do 2 rage, and having 3 rage makes a massive difference. You might not think 1 spell would make a difference, but it does. A huge difference. So there's the first 2, and there's the 3rd rage with the freeze underneath it, freezing that Inferno. That Inferno didn't even touch them. It was frozen the whole time. There it is. I mean, it's basically over. Great attack by William. A few balloons going in from the right there to flank those defenses and take them down. And now all that's left is 1 wizard tower about to drop and some cannons. Cannons can't do anything, let's be honest. And look at that queen. Queen is full health again. It's the coolest part of this raid. When the queen can survive the whole raid and end up at full health, that's probably the coolest part of this. Now, don't be deceived by this raid thinking that this is an easy strategy. You just can't throw some healers on your queen and send her into a base. It's just not going to work. You have to keep her on the outside of the base. You have to keep her from shooting walls. So she just has to follow from one building to the next on the outside of the base. But, you know, it can work as you saw in this raid, and William did it perfectly. So great job, man. Really cool to see. I'm glad I came by here and checked out these replays because that was fantastic. Really fun to watch. So next up, we're going to watch a slightly different raid. Most of the raids we see today are going to be air-based, and here is, you know, another air-based raid. But it's different. It's a different style of raid. Look at the army composition. We've got no golems, no healers, but we've got tons of balloons. You don't see over 30 balloons very often, especially in Clan Wars, but this is going to work perfectly, and you guys are going to want to use this army after you see this raid. So, because he doesn't have any golems, he's just going to have to throw his heroes in to take out the enemy heroes, like mostly just the enemy Archer Queen. You guys know, with an air raid, you have to take out that Archer Queen. She's nasty if you don't. So, his Archer Queen's just going to do a little face-off, little standoff in there in a minute. you know, and it'll work because he has the Royal Cloak ability. Once he hits that, it's just boom, 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 and she's done. So she's getting her attention now, coming in, ability goes down, and there it is. Boom, boom, 2 shots. Wow, impressive. So up top, Vlad dropped his king, and that's going to go in there with some balloons and help take out all those defenses in that little top section. If you look closely at the base, it's really been trimmed right now. You know, the top has all been trimmed. There's no defenses up there, and the bottom a little bit as well. There's not many defenses down there. So now really the only thing that's left is the core. He's just going to rush into that core with all those balloons, overwhelm it so fast, and then it's over. So, I mean, I don't mean to say it's over yet, but you can tell by how this attack is shaping up that this is going to work great. So those 2 free spells in the core really froze everything. He probably could have gotten away with not freezing that single Inferno, but, you know, he still did, and boom. Rushing through that core so fast. I noticed a haste spell in there. That was cool. He didn't really need a poison spell. You really don't need a poison spell all the time anymore because most people have a Lava Hound. And what's a poison spell going to do to a Lava Hound? Not much. It'll slow it down a little bit, but it's not really going to do much. So some people have opted to just bring a haste spell instead. And I sort of agree with that. I think the haste spell is an excellent spell. I'm going to start using it more once it gets maxed on my Town Hall 10 account. I'm pretty excited for that. So there it is, guys. About 20 balloons still roaming around the base. Such a crazy 3-star. Really great raid by Vlad here. Excuse me. If I ever see this base, I'm going to do this same attack because, I mean, you do see this base. It's a kind of a moderately popular trophy pushing base, and sometimes people use trophy bases in Clan Wars. So you can use attacks like this and easily overwhelm them. They tend to have bad Archer Queen placements and bad air defense placements, and that's what made this so easy, I think. So, on to the last but not the least raid today. We're going to watch Zuan. Is that how you say that name? Anyway, we're watching another Archer Queen healer walk kind of raid, and this is going to be one of my favorites right here because it's kind of a weird base, you know? I like seeing different bases, ones we haven't really seen before, and this is definitely one. Kind of an odd base with those, like, rows of walls inside the wall here. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but this is going to be cool. So the queen can walk all the way down this side here and take out everything on the inside of the base. And once that's all cleaned out, probably going to make an entry point on the corner there, go in, take out the Arch Queen, the Inferno, Expo, all that. And then what's left, you know? Not much, not much. Then a little rush on the other side should secure the 3-star, but I'm going to shut up about it now and just watch. Here, the Arch Queen's about to reach that second air defense, right? I think she's already taken out 2 air defense, which is nuts. A few giants there. That was a good idea. Bringing some giants to allow the wizards to just clear more buildings here. 3 wizards on the outside are going to do a nice job clearing, and in go the heroes. So the heroes are going to have no problem taking out that queen, and immediately after taking out some of these key defenses, Expo, Sweeper, etc. Nice poison spell placement there, perfectly on those wizards. Look like they basically got killed. The dragon is another story. The dragon doesn't really get touched by the poison spell. It gets slowed down though, like I said, so it does help. Great reach by the Arch Queen there, reaching all the way into the core, getting that Inferno, getting another wizard tower, and here go the air troops. Awesome. So just a little spam of the air troops on this side is going to easily overwhelm everything left in the core. The air sweeper was facing the wrong way, so that's not going to do anything. And a few more balloons on the edge here with a rage spell. It's going to easily get the 3-star. So really fun to watch again, right? I mean, it looked easy. It looked easy. And again, I got to do a little disclaimer here. This raid is not easy. You know, if you guys want to try this, try it on an easy base. Because it's not easy at all. Look at those poor healers. They're sitting there by themselves, healing nothing. They must be so depressed. But the balloons are very happy. The balloons are putting in work right now on the Town Hall and trying to kill that king as well. You gotta love when they kill the king. He's just walking around in a circle like an idiot. And a bunch of troops just rush him. I love it. So, anyways, guys, thank you to everybody in Bayouts for showing me these awesome raids. It was really fun. I'm glad I came by and saw these. And, you know, glad I got to show them to you guys. If you guys did enjoy these raids, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.